Hey y'all, Lisa Zahia, life and business coach. Super excited to talk to you about money mindset. So, this is really interesting. This is a concept that got brought up to me by my friend Ryan Drake. He's an Australian coach, he's amazing. We'll put a link to him. But he told me about somebody who posted talking about the difference when flying between business class and first class. And what is the difference in that investment? How is that going to make you feel different? How is it emotionally different? And I had the strongest reaction. So I will fly business class in flights over about 4 hours because I really like to show up, especially if I'm working, rested. I like that service. It's super fun. Now, but the idea of buying first class, I was like, oh, that's indulgent. I would never do that. Oh, that's too much for me. And that's interesting because that's a judgment. So, why am I judging that? And so, this idea, I want to introduce you to this idea of add a zero. So, when you have a goal, start normalizing adding a zero to it. Not saying that that's even what we want or what we're going to immediately create, manifest, build for our business. But if you're trying to generate an extra $100, what would $1,000 feel like? And start to normalize that feeling. If you're trying to earn $1,000, what would $10,000 feel like? What would $100,000 feel like? And so on and so forth. I mean, sometimes you add those zeros and it gets really big. So it's interesting because I have very clear memory in my business when I went from thinking about it, and it was conscious, from hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars. And then recently, I normalized, I no longer think in thousands of dollars, I think in tens of thousands of dollars. So that is normalized for me, meaning I'm able to create it, I'm able to work in tens of thousands of dollars. Now, the next step is hundreds of thousands of dollars, and that's where my work comes in. How do I normalize that? How do I reduce judgment of that? How do I call it in? Because that seems like a lot of money and it feels impossible to me. But that's how I felt about other things. I've done it before, I can do it again. So, challenge today is put a little first class in your life. What happens if you add a zero mentally and just start playing around with that? You need anything? Let me know. Love to chat with you. Doing free calls this month, chatwithlisaz.com.